I'm thankful for the relationship that I established with guys here in my time in Buffalo. I have proved I have more than linear speed. Track guys are known for not being able to catch, for not having good hands. No matter what the outcome is, as long as you pray to him and be genuine, because he knows when you're genuine and when you're not, and maintain the faith, I think things will turn around for you. I know things will turn around for you, and ultimately, you will always be victorious when it's all said and done. Just because something that you wanted your whole life didn't quite work out as you planned it to, a lot of the times it's not supposed to work out how you want it to. It will grow you as a person and make you better. The type of working hours you put in sometimes is overlooked. The diet, the little sacrifices that you take from your family, people don't take that into account. I pray for everybody throughout the game, even my opponents. Outside of the game, we still have to live life, still have to lead normal lives, and we still need our bodies. I just believe in helping other people. I don't compare myself with anybody. Like you see in the fairy tales, that's how it planned out in my head. Kids, little white picket fence, the American dream. I've always wanted to be what my father never was to me. I always knew one day fatherhood would be great, I just didn't think it would be this great. As long as I have the respect and understanding of my teammates, that's all that matters. I'm not limited to running or jumping or catching footballs. I have the track label on me. I'm the track guy, so I have to go above and beyond the expectations of what other people will limit their bodies to. A lot of people think track, you just run, that's all you do. No, there's a lot of technical aspects to it as well. A sprinter is not just going to get out of the blocks and start running. You do that, you're going to get embarrassed every time. I don't think anybody in any sport ever sucks. You're an athlete, you're a professional. A lot of sprinters aren't football players. I'm a football player. That's the difference between me and a sprinter. My knowledge of the game, I'm totally different than any other track guy. I told myself at some point that I've got to hold it down for my family. I can't let work and the check and the money dictate decisions that I truly want to make. I'm always hesitant to make any serious moves because you never know how the NFL will treat you, you know? I'd love it to be in Buffalo. I love football, but I know how important it is to live your life like you want to. Football has set me up to provide for my family. It has allowed me a better opportunity to do things in my life that track may have not. I graduated with a double degree, I speak well, I play 2 sports at an elite level, I volunteer, I do things the right way, I even got down on my knee to ask my wife to marry me, and I can't get sponsored. It confuses the hell out of me. I have a lot of things going for me. I try to be a well-rounded role model. I haven't quite mapped it out yet, but working out and training is my lifestyle. I get to see my baby's development. I get to change diapers. I get to be a real father, something that I didn't have growing up. A lot of people don't even know that about me. I grew up without a father. My father was never really a big part of my life. He ended up passing away a few years ago, my biological father. And the guy I consider my dad, he was incarcerated for a crime he didn't even commit, which is part of the reason I protest. To me, no doctor can determine when it's your time to go. God really knows, and He's the only one who can really give you the day. You just have to keep the faith and live the best you can each day. My relationship with my sister is closer than white on rice. If Deja wasn't my sister, I feel like I would still be motivated, but not in the way that I am today. Having a disabled sister, that's a lot more motivation, especially when she tells you growing up that she wishes she can be out there with the kids playing and she wishes she can be out there running around. I don't want to bring my personal issues to the field during game time. I don't want to take focus from anybody else. People outside the organization or outside of football, they don't know how hard it is to win in this league. Such a high-caliber athletes and elite group of people competing each week. I can't dwell on something that has nothing to do with football at all, it will hold me back. I led the world the whole year until the trials. I was in Birmingham, UK, broke the meet record, had the meet won already, beat the 2012 Olympic champion in long jump that day. It was a big moment. On the last jump, I blew my hamstring. Who am I just to give up on track? This is something I've dreamed about since I was 9 years old, being an Olympic champion. I know I'm a dog. I'm a beast, especially when it comes to long jump. I went and played football so I can support my family like I wanted to. Track has been my real dream, to be an Olympic champion, and God gave me another opportunity. I'm just blessed to be able to be alive, to be able-bodied and be able to play this game. Dealing with injuries each year, it's kind of like a given that it'll happen. You've just got to push through it. It's pretty satisfying to make it through a season, only missing one game year. After choosing football so many times, I feel like I'm inclined to make the right decision by finally choosing my family first, and that's real talk. At the end of the day, all I can focus on is doing what I need to do, as a player, to help the team win. What I do in long jump and track and field, it definitely correlates with what I do as a receiver. With being fast and being explosive and putting my foot down, it's the same mechanics that I use in football and track. I really don't focus on the competition at all. Like even on the football field, it's me versus me. My teammates give me a hard time about that all the time. Hey, if you catch the ball and get in an open field, I want you to long jump from the 10 into the end zone. I might make it happen one of these days. I like track and field for the simple reason that I determine my own outcome. I don't rely on my coach or the president or the CEO making a decision. I'm kind of like the CEO of my own corporation. I chose to leave my wife at the hospital after prematurely birthing our first baby due to incompetent cervix, which resulted in a fatality, to play in a football game. I felt like I had to prove to my coaches and new team that I was dedicated to winning, and I wouldn't let anything keep me from that goal, not even my family. My wife at home, she didn't have a pregnant belly anymore, nobody to cling to, no shoulder to cry on, no one to talk to, while I'm at work getting the love and everybody just patting me on the back. I was mad. I felt that I should be at home helping my best friend get past the grief. I always dreamed of doing this, being able to do track and field and the NFL at the same time. I love long jumping, and if I'm granted the opportunity without repercussions, then I will pursue it further, but I'm obligated to Buffalo Bills football, and that's the main focus. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.